The concepts of passive and active income have become popular as part of the whole financial freedom trend. These two concepts are used to categorize how money is earned, and understanding them correctly can help you achieve your financial goals faster and perhaps more easily. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of many best-selling books on personal finance, including Rich Dad, Poor Dad, popularized the concept of passive income by stating that financial freedom can only be achieved when someone secures enough passive income sources to supplement their living expenses and achieve his or her financial goals. In this video, I'll provide a detailed overview of what passive and active income are and how they are different and how you can earn money in both ways. Before we get deep into this video, let's look at a simple chart about how passive and active income differ from each other. Passive income, money works for you. Active income, you work for money. Passive income can be earned without much effort. Active income requires a greater level of effort to earn. Passive income may not require material participation. Active income requires material participation and involvement. Passive income can be a way to supplement income. Active income can be a means to fund passive endeavors. Passive income may be unpredictable and can take years to accumulate, while active income, it's predictable and an immediate flow of financial resources. Passive income, your time is not exchanged for money, so you have more freedom. Active income, your time is tied to an activity and exchanged for money. Passive income, income may be subject to tax deductions. Active income, your income is subject to taxes. Passive income examples include dividends, rental income, interest, royalties. Active income examples are salaries, wages, side hustles, consulting, and tips. Let's get some more details as to what each form of income is, starting with passive income. The concept of passive income refers to money earned without too much effort or involvement on the part of the person receiving the income. The time invested to generate passive income is typically low after an initial effort is made, and these sources typically give people enough free time to enjoy other activities, such as developing other income-generating activities or simply enjoying a vacation or a well-deserved rest. Some examples of passive income include the following. Dividend stocks. A dividend is a periodical payment received by shareholders that is taken from the company's earnings. A dividend stock is one that offers an attractive and stable dividend yield. A dividend stock can be a great source of passive income, as investors can rest assured that they will receive their distribution as scheduled. Rental income from real estate. Real estate investors can generate passive income from their properties by leasing them to third party in exchange for rent payments. Rental income should be estimated as the net amount received by the investor after deducting property taxes, maintenance expenses, and other costs associated with owning the property. Affiliate income. The internet has created multiple potential sources of passive income, including the possibility of promoting products and services rendered by a third party in exchange for a commission or fixed fee. Website owners, social media influencers, and bloggers can generate passive income through affiliate links and promotions. Most affiliate programs compensate their publishers periodically if a customer completes his or her purchase or registration. Ad revenue from a website. Another way to monetize a website or any other form of digital presence is to let other businesses advertise their products and services in exchange for a part of the compensation. Platforms such as Mediavine and Google AdSense give website owners the possibility of displaying ads that will generate money based on the number of impressions or clicks they get. Royalties. Royalties are a fixed commission or fee paid by giving the third party the right to sell, distribute, or commercialize a certain product or invention. Product royalties are paid by a company for the right to sell something that was invented by someone else. Resource-related royalties give a company the right to exploit a certain natural resource found in property owned by somebody else. Meanwhile, intellectual property royalties give companies the permission to commercialize or use the patents, technology, trademark, or brand owned by a third party with a certain purpose, whether that is to commercialize some products under that brand or incorporate that technology to the business's manufacturing process. Finally, royalties can be earned by allowing third parties to open a franchise. Good examples of this are McDonald's and Krispy Kreme. Both companies offer a franchise model in which a third party can operate a store that is not directly owned by the company. In compensation for using the parent's company brand, products, and trade secrets, the store owner pays the parent a royalty. Peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer lending is an activity that involves taking the role that is typically assumed by banks and financial institutions to lend money directly to a person or business. Companies such as Prosper have popularized this practice by creating platforms through which these loans can be renegotiated and settled. The platform allows lenders to screen borrowers based on their creditworthiness and track record within the community. A diversified portfolio of peer-to-peer lending can generate a steady stream of income for an investor, and the only effort required to produce money out of this activity is the time invested in selecting the loans that will be funded. Let's get into some pros of passive income. First, it requires little to no effort to be produced. It gives the person free time that can be devoted to other activities. It can supplement the person's living expenses. It can be used to achieve financial goals faster. It can be passed on to the next generation. It can lead to a financial freedom, and taxes are usually lower. Cons of passive income can be volatile depending on the kind of arrangement that produces it. Can be a while before a person can make a living out of it, may not produce an attractive return on investment. Now let's transition to active income. Active income refers to money obtained in compensation for a person's performance, time, or effort invested in a certain activity. In most cases, active income is earned on the basis of how many hours are spent working or per project. This is the most common way of earning money. The following is a non-exclusive list of active income sources. You are probably familiar with some of these as well. First is a salary. A salary is a fixed payment received from an employer in exchange for fulfilling a certain role within an organization. Salaries are typically paid on a weekly or bi-monthly basis. Then there's an hourly wage. An hourly wage is paid to workers who perform an activity that is directly associated with the manufacturing process of a company. The amount paid per hour is convened with the employer based on the worker's skills and the predominant conditions of the labor market. Next, there's tips. Workers in this service sector are typically compensated by customers directly depending on the quality of the job performed. These payments are known as tips and are typically calculated as a percentage of the total amount spent by the customer. Then there's the commissions. Commissions are earned by people who work in the sales department of an organization as a supplement to their base salary, if any. These commissions can be calculated as a percentage of the amount sold or following a certain scale based on the volume of goods sold. Income from freelancing. Freelancing involves the performance of a certain activity as an independent contractor. The relationship between the organization and the person is limited to the scope and nature of a certain project, and compensation is typically negotiated beforehand. Income from consulting. Consulting involves providing professional advice to an organization or individual about a certain topic. Similar to freelancing, consulting jobs can generate extra income for a 9-to-5 worker as long as the worker performed outside of their regular work hours. Let's get into the pros of active income. It is considered a stable source of income as it is paid by an organization following the stipulations of a legally binding agreement, a job contract. It is predictable and allows individuals to better plan their personal finances. It is typically taxed as ordinary income. Some sources of active income come with an added benefit such as health insurance and retirement contributions. Some organizations may continue to pay individuals under certain circumstances, health issues, maternity leave, etc., even if they are unable to perform their regular activities during a certain period. Let's look at the cons of active investing. There is a limited room for growth. The amount of effort invested into the activity might not be adequately compensated, and an increase in the amount perceived needs to be approved by a third party. I found some of the most frequently asked questions with regards to passive income and active income, and I'm going to answer them now. What is best, active income or passive income? Passive and active income are different ways of producing money. The best one depends on one's financial and personal goals. For example, active income sources are typically necessary for most people in the process of developing passive income sources. Without active income, a person would not be able to save enough money to make worthwhile investments that can generate passive income. That said, having multiple sources of passive income that generate enough money to cover a person's living expenses along with helping them achieve certain financial goals is typically considered the ideal arrangement. Why is passive income important? Passive income can speed up the process of achieving certain financial goals, and it can be a great hedge in case a person falls ill or suddenly can't generate money from his regular job. Moreover, passive income is a great way to pass on wealth to the next generation, and it can make a person's retirement much more enjoyable if money can continue to be produced out of these sources even at an advanced age. What are the pros and cons of passive income? Passive income can be at first a great supplement to the money earned through traditional work activities. However, as time passes and the amount invested into building a passive income source increases, a large enough passive income can lead to financial freedom. That said, passive income can be unpredictable, and that can be stressful for people who rely on this money to cover their living expenses. How is passive income taxed? The way passive income is taxed depends on how the money is generated. Dividend payments, rental income, royalties, and other similar sources are taxed at ordinary income. Depending on the vehicle used to make these investments, taxes can be reduced or waived. Understanding the differences and benefits of passive and active income sources is crucial to accelerating the achievements of a person's financial goals. In the near term, most people might find it difficult to generate enough passive income to finance their lifestyle. However, by progressively saving and investing money into activities that can generate passive income, a person can eventually achieve financial freedom and retire happy from their 9-to-5 job. Let me know what you are doing to increase your income, whether that is through active or passive measures. I hope you find value in this video. Be sure to hit that like button if you did and share it with others as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.